Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a question and answer vlog. So I want to start with, how old are you? Well, I'm 25 and I'm almost turning 26 on 14th of April. And yeah, so I'm getting old, almost 30. Let me see, where are you from? I'm from Holland, of course, and I was born in Nijmegen, so maybe my touchies know the place. I live in The Hague now, and I live here for about 6 years. Yeah. What is your favorite music? Well, most of you people might don't know, but I actually really like old music. So from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you name it. Yeah, I really like the Rolling Stones. I like Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan. I also listen to rock music like Nirvana, Metallica, Rammstein, Green Day, The Strokes. So yeah, I really like rock bands. The Doors, I also really like The Doors. And I'm sitting here in my Iron Maiden shirt, of course. So yeah, I'm the girl that wears band t-shirt and actually knows the band. What kind of music do you listen to in the gym? Well, in the gym it's pretty different. I listen to music which I actually never listen to at home. So I really listen to like gangster rap, hip hop, yeah, sometimes hardstyle as well, and metal. Yeah, that keeps me going sometimes during heavy squats or heavy deadlifts. What is your favorite food? My favorite food, it's actually everything. I like food in general, yeah, I really like pizza, and I really like chocolate and cookies, all the bad stuff. But I actually also really like to go out for dinner to a really good restaurant, because I really like good food. And I was in Top Chef once. I think it's like 6 years ago, maybe longer. So I really was, I still am actually, like into cooking and baking, and so yeah, it was pretty cool. I really love food. What did you study? Well, I wanted to become a doctor, so I wanted to study medicine. But in Holland we have a system that you have to pass a lottery, so they just pick people out, and they can start with the study, and some people, yeah, they don't pass and they can't start with the study. And you can try it 3 times, and guess who didn't pass for 3 times? C'est moi. So yeah, so I also did an exam in Belgium to study medicine in Belgium, but I didn't pass the exam as well. So yeah, after that I was like a little bit down, as you can imagine, and I started with pharmacy. I studied it for 3 years, and so that's why I can work at a drugstore as well. I didn't finish my study, but I learned a lot from it. And after I quit pharmacy, I decided to work. So yeah, I did all kinds of stuff, like working in the gym as a waitress, in fashion stores, you name it. And after that, I thought it was about time to finish my university, and so I started with history, and yeah, I actually really liked it. I didn't have any expectations from it, but I really liked history in high school, and yeah, I'm not studying at the moment. So, but I want to continue my history study next year. So, and yeah, I just wanna finish something, you know. It's always good to finish something. How did you lose weight? Well, I was really unhappy with how I looked. Yeah, I was really overweight. I weighed like 90 kilos, and yeah, I didn't like to go out anymore or dress up or put makeup on, or I was just really unhappy in general. So one day I woke up, and yeah, I thought to myself, I have to change something. So I signed up at a gym, and I tracked my daily calorie intake. I didn't know anything about macros yet, so I only tracked my calories. And I started with cardio and swimming. I also did strength training, but only on the machine, so not with barbells and dumbbells yet. I lost about 15 kilos in 3 months. So that's pretty quick. And after I lost my 15 kilos, I was actually pretty happy with how I looked, and I was pretty happy with my shape back then. So I didn't actually train for a year or something after I lost my weight, and I was happy, and I didn't gain weight in a year. So yeah, everything went pretty okay. But after a year, I thought to myself, I can do more, and I wanna train again. And that's where I started strength training, and yeah, lifting, actually, like with squats and deadlifts and that kind of stuff. But in the beginning, I made a huge mistake. So I was really scared of eating carbs. Like, yeah, more girls can relate to, I think. So I started lifting, but I also didn't eat well, or I didn't eat enough. And I did also a lot of cardio next to lifting. So yeah, I lost about 10 kilos again. So I was at 65 kilos then. And I think it's about 2 years ago now where I started to eat well and started to eat more carbs, more calories, and also did I didn't quit cardio, but I didn't do it as much as I did then. And so I was becoming stronger, and I saw changes in my body, and I grew some decent muscle, and I got stronger. That's also where I started with If It Fits Your Macros ID, and so yeah, I think that's about 2 years ago now where I started like lifting seriously, and for the last half year I do powerlifting. What kind of training did you do for your legs? Well, I think the most basic is I did like heavy squats and deadlifts, and I think that's where my legs and glutes come from the most. I also I really loved, and I still love, well, hate love, like lunges, Bulgarian split squats, and some isolated exercises like cable kickbacks and abductor, hip thrusters. Yeah, I think that's the exercises I did, and I still do. Let me see. What is your diet like? Well, first of all, a diet is like, it can be different per person. Like what I eat can make somebody else fat or lose weight or so. Don't compare your own diet too much to other people. Yeah, most of the times I eat like 2,700 per day, and right now I'm at 2,400 because I want to get a little bit leaner. Yeah, I think the most important to me is I eat according like the 80-20 rule. So for 80% I eat like clean food, and for 20% I have yeah, some, you know, you can count in like cookies or some chocolates or whatever. But yeah, most of my diet contains like yeah, fruit, vegetables, enough protein, enough carbs as well, enough fats. So yeah, I think that's the most important. And that was my last question already. So if you have more questions you want to ask me, you can leave your comment below, or you can send me a message on Instagram, and I will answer them in my next question and answer. So I hope you guys like it, and yeah, I hope I answered the most of your questions. And for now I want to say goodbye.